In today's video, we are talking about the 2023 brand new orders when the order bank is opening, what to do. I'm going to share with you 4 things that I would do if I was your salesperson to guide you and get the order in as soon as possible. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. What is going on, social media family? My name is Jorge Lopez and I am your sales consultant. Yes, I sell cars. We are located in Tomball, Texas, and Tomball Ford is your dealership of choice. Welcome to yet another video where we are talking about Bronco information, how to order, best practices so that you don't miss the boat on ordering your Bronco. And I'm going to ask you to subscribe. I'm going to ask you to hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any upcoming videos, but more importantly, share this video so that we can spread the word to other people around the nation so that we make sure that we submit your Bronco order swiftly, efficiently, and fast. 4 tips coming up. Okay, tip number 1 is know the date. The date is March 27 of 2023. So that's when the order bank is going to open for the brand new orders for the 23 Ford Bronco. If you've got an order in the system, if you're waiting shipment, or you've already got scheduled build date for yours, this video might not be for you, but I encourage you to stick around because we love to have you here. But hey, I need to make sure that I stress this as much as I can. We need to be very swiftly with submitting these orders because I feel like the order bank is going to be open only for a short period of time. Remember the Ford Maverick? Yeah, the order bank, I believe, opened up for 5 days only because Ford received so many Maverick orders that the order bank was closing soon, and I suspect that's going to happen the same thing with the Ford Bronco. So I'm going to share with you a couple of things that you can do so that we do not waste any time. March 27, 2023 is the date. Tip number 2 is get a hold of your dealer. And you can actually get a hold of your dealership right now. And you might be asking, well, heck, man, we still have more than a month and a half left before the order bank opens. Well, I would say, start the conversation with a salesperson at your local dealership. If you don't have anybody, I would not recommend just calling and asking for the next available salesperson. What I would do if I was in your situation, I would call your dealership, talk to the receptionist, and maybe ask her or him, hey, who's your best salesperson at your dealership? Or who has been there the longest? Or who's a Bronco specialist at that dealership? And I would say, get that contact information, talk to that salesperson, introduce yourself, and let them know that you are interested in a Ford Bronco. Ask them or her if they've got a Bronco list. I'm assuming that most dealerships, just like we here at Tomball Ford, we have a Bronco customer calling list. So once we get closer to the March 27 date, my intentions are to call every single one of them a couple of weeks before that date so that we can answer any questions, so that we can start getting these builds in, so I have it in my system. So the day that the order bank opens, I have all of the information ready, and bam, 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 we can submit the orders. So that's why I'm asking you to make sure that your local store has a calling list so that they can reach out to you. Another reason why you want to contact your dealership now is to ask them if they're going to ask over MSRP for a Bronco order. Now, most dealerships nowadays sell at MSRP, but there's still some stores where they are asking for market value. And these are very hot commodity items. They're very highly sought after. So make sure that you know what the pricing structure is going to be with your local store. Ask them if they're going to need a deposit. It's likely that they might need a deposit. Some stores ask $500, some ask $1,000. Make sure you ask if it's a refundable deposit. Here at Tomball Ford, I am not going to be requesting a deposit for any new Bronco orders. So make sure you contact your dealership and see what they have to do about it. And if you like what you hear about your local store, get on their list, okay? I have a list as well. If you don't have a dealership that you feel comfortable working with, you can always contact me and I'd be more than happy to be your salesperson. But this is tip number 2. Okay, tip number 3 is to get your build ready. Why? Well, we want to make sure that you know exactly what you want. We want to make sure that you have all your questions answered now by that salesperson that you got a hold of. We just want to be ready, okay? So you can save your build in PDF. You can share the link. You can save the link. I would ask you to consider the least amount of equipment possible so that you can live with, so that you can get your build sooner. Ford might have different constraints than what they have now, but as of right now, in early February of 2023, there's still constraints with the Lux package, with a Sasquatch package, with a Wild Track. Um, all because of part constraints. The suppliers don't have the parts. Microchip is still an issue with them. So, we need to revisit what the constraint items are when the order bank opens to see if that changes anything. But make sure you pay attention as we get closer to this date, what the constraints are. And I'm going to share with you in the next clip what I would do if I was you to save my build in my computer. So once you go to Ford.com, obviously you go to the SUV section, select the build and price for the Bronco, and then this is where you're going to be starting your build. You're going to select the trim level that you're hoping to get, start your build, configure it the way that you want, color, features, options, etc., etc., and then go down to the summary section, verify that everything is 100% correct, including the price. Then what you need to do, couple of things, go to the print section, and this is where you can actually save this as a PDF if you wanted to your computer. But what I'm here to show you is that you can click on the share and it'll automatically open up your email browser where you can send it to whoever you want to send it. Tip number 4 is getting ready for the day that the order bank opens. So make sure you talk to your salesperson. Make sure that he's still there at the dealership, okay? Maybe a couple of days before, so that you can email him or her your build. Remember, you got it saved on your computer. You've got the link saved as well, so you can actually just click on that link anytime and you can go back and maybe make some changes and get a brand new link. So that's a really cool thing about building it ahead of time, so that you can go back and kind of make some changes. Be ready to do something called COVP, Customer Order Verification Process. This is huge. This is super important. You're going to be asked to sign a couple of forms. One of them is going to be an order summary form, which is going to show your price. It's going to show you your options, equipment, color, etc. Form number 2 is basically a retail purchase agreement saying that it is a customer that is ordering this Bronco and not the dealership ordering for their inventory. So you need to make sure that you complete this process. You're going to sign off on it, give them your driver's license so that they can submit it. And once everything is done and submitted, then you will be getting an email from Ford acknowledging, hey, Mr. or Miss so-and-so, your order has been submitted by so-and-so dealership. That email right there is confirmation that your store did indeed submit the order on your behalf. So you need to make sure that you do the COVP, and shortly thereafter, within 1 day, you're going to be getting an email from your Ford confirming the order has been submitted. Okay, the last thing that I want to mention to you guys is that if you don't feel comfortable with your salesperson at the dealership, or you don't feel like he would be giving you good communication, I open up our doors here at our dealership, Tomball Ford. If you would be kind enough to send me an email, message me, letting me know that you want us to work together, I'd be happy to be your salesperson and guide you through the whole process. Remember, our deal is going to be a no markup deal, so you're safe there. We can actually ship Broncos to any part of the nation, so you are covered there as well. We have full transparency, full communication. I've got an assistant that also helps me communicate any updates with you guys, so it'll be our pleasure to help you out. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. The comment section below is open. Feel free to use that. I do respond to every single comment and question that you guys have. My email address, my contact information is on the screen as well. I welcome any assistance, and this channel is for me to try to answer questions to you guys, because sometimes you don't get the answers that you're wanting, and you still have a little bit of a doubt. So hopefully stuff like this, videos like this, information like this can help you out. And if it does bring some value to you, I would ask to subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any upcoming video. Like the video and share it so that other people can also hear what I'm saying about the Bronco ordering process. Thank you so much for sticking through this. On to the next video. Have a blessed day.